In how is it going, everyone? Welcome to more Shantae's Risky's Revenge, and well, I should be able to finish this today, assuming YouTube. There you go. Sometimes it doesn't start the stream immediately, but yeah, I should be very close to the end. In fact, I feel like I should really have tried to beat this yesterday, but it's just that I think that there is still one more item I need to find before the end. We will see though. I think the next thing I need to do is talk to... there's no one here. It told me to talk to Uncle, right? It doesn't seem like there's anyone here. Maybe I should talk to Sky. Sky was here, right? Oh, Sky is not here either. Well, that's great. So what, should I go to like the lighthouse? Because I mean, the whole point is I need to talk to these guys. Also, I didn't equip Spitfire. I could. There you go. Okay. Is there anyone here? Yeah, okay, they are here at least. Maybe you should read it. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Oh, I thought it was in another game that they actually made fun of Bolo for confusing East and West. I also didn't remember this guy appear again in this game, the Squid Baron. Okay. I didn't remember having to find this golden thingies. Okay, so it makes sense. It has an artifact. Oh, and that's how you get the... Yeah. Okay, gotcha. Basically the mermaid's power up. I thought you got it from a random place, but yeah. Underwater, I mean, it's easy because essentially there's only like 3 underwater places that are not the hideout. Like you basically have this one here, the one on the left side, and the one all the way to the right side. So that should be easy since it's 3 of them. But I did not remember this at all. Well, I do remember this, however. Like this water effect that I remember looking pretty cool. Well, the problem is that here until I have that upgrade, I cannot attack anyone. Wait, are they gonna be in chests? Oh, never mind. It's a heart holder. Well, maybe it's not on this particular one. By the way, I checked the achievements that this game has. Apparently, there is an achievement that I didn't get that is about getting the... how is it called? There's nothing there. Like beating the final boss without using potions, because apparently the first time I played this, I used potions against it. Very very whack of me to do that, but yeah. The problem is that if I couldn't do it without potions in the normal mode, I'm not sure if I can do it without potions in magic mode that is obviously supposed to be harder, so... Okay, this place is locked. You cannot actually go there until you get the power-up that supposedly one of these little octopuses have. Actually, it's not octopuses, it should be octopi, right? Is that how you call it? I don't know, English is a little bit weird when it comes to plurals. That being said, there's nothing here, right? I mean, I don't think there's any place I missed. Because I went down here. Well, maybe if I go down... No, that's locked. Well, I could go down here instead. Let's see. It's probably the same. I mean, it's all connected, but... I don't know, maybe... This one leads to a different place. No, like... I'm pretty sure they are both connected. Yeah, it's the same thing. Okay. So there's nothing... Well, aside from the heart holder, that it's pretty cool, I guess. There's nothing else in this specific place, so... To get to the other two places, even though they look like they are far, you just use the teleport and that's it, so... Yeah, I don't think there's underwater anywhere else, so... Yeah, that's what matters. Okay, well, I'm gonna save simply because I don't want to repeat cutscenes. Though, I think that's the issue with the final boss, and the reason why I use potions is most likely to avoid repeating the same dialogue over and over again. Like, not because the boss itself was super hard or anything like that, but I probably got tired of spamming the dialogue, so... Yeah. Okay, so the teleport, well, the easiest one is the one on the right. By the way, yesterday I checked my VOD and there was, well, on one of the places that I'm about to head to, there was a cave that could only be accessed by having the monkey flight, so that's gonna be important. Okay, so I can go here or to the other one. I mean, I actually want to go to the other one because like the cave should be here. If I'm not mistaken, it's to the left right as soon as you, well, get to the left. Maybe it isn't, let's see. Maybe it isn't here actually. Oh, these guys are... Okay. So the whole map actually got stronger opponents. Including skeletons, damn, okay. Well, no, the cave is not here, by the way. So, well, I don't know where it is. I know it was somewhere here, but yeah, I guess not in this particular place. Okay. Oh, I could have just jumped on the other one, or whatever. I gotta say that this water effect... Oh! Wow, that's a very fucked up place to hide it. Well, I need two more. Yeah, that's not easy at all to find. Like, I just randomly run onto walls, but... Is there anything that hints that there's something up here? No. Well, okay, yes, technically it is being there for no reason. Yeah, okay. Technically you have a little hint, but it's still messed up. Okay, anything else? Wait, I'm just looping here, right? Yeah, I'm looping. Okay, go up then. Go up here, I guess. So, well, at least there is a save, but hold up. Here, instead of going here, I should... Well, the problem is that the cave that I remember seeing, it's just I don't remember where it was. Well, I mean, I could... No, but... Yeah, I guess I could save, but... There is no reason to, in reality. Alright, hold up. Want to see at least if the cave is somewhere here, but it doesn't look like it, no. And then you have all that platforming, so if the cave is anywhere, it's probably at the... No, I don't know where it is. It could be in many places. Don't really feel like going all the way to the left though, considering how many enemies there are. I feel like I should not do it. Alright. So on to the... Here, Mermaid Cliffs. I mean... It has to be there, and then the third one is either on that place that is completely blocked off. You know, with that power up that I should get. Or... well, I don't know. Where else it could be. This one seems to be a little bit longer. Oh, that's bait. Well, at least the good thing is that those fish enemies don't really try to chase you. They just stay there. No problem. So it really is a great thing the way that a half Shinny hero solved the whole thing about transformations. Not needing you to hold the button that much. You just need to press a direction plus the dance button. I mean, it's the natural evolution, but it's just nice that at least it works that way. Alright, so that's pretty cool and everything, but... why did I transform back? No, the issue is that I need one more. And unless it's here, I have no clue where else it could be. So I'm gonna assume it's gonna be here. Or at least I wanna believe. There's nothing there. I don't think you can even break that. Okay, that's just the surface. But I might have seen everything there is to see here. It's just that it's hard to tell since these places are so big. But yeah, this will be a problem because I only have 2 and I got 1 from each, you know, from a different place each. But yeah, like, that's where I got the guy. Okay, so if I go right, is there gonna be more accessible water, or? Because the map shows water all over this place, but... Okay, no, that's the end. Do these guys have anything useful to say? Oh, they are not even here. Well, technically it makes sense considering that according to the Squid Baron, Rotitops is the culprit here, so they are probably with her. What was that noise? That was weird. Alright. Where can you take me? It's a good question, because I legitimately don't know. I mean, I could try talking to the... Well, I could also try going to the water where the hideout supposedly is, because maybe now I can access it, but... Well, one thing I want to do before I forget actually is going to the desert. I need to go to the pumpkin patch, but now that I have Spitfire, there is a cave that I can have access to. It's probably just gonna be like a magic sham, and that's it. But in case it's something more useful than that, I wanna do it. Mostly because I remember it. Was it this? No, it was... No, this one was a free thing, no. It was on the left. I mean, it was on the desert itself. That's not a good idea. Exactly, it isn't a good idea. But we can save. I mean, saving is never a bad idea. Takes a little bit, but it's not that big. Okay, this has to be the cave. It is. Okay, so using Spitfire, well, assuming you can aim. Oh, so the problem is aiming here. It's fine. So what is this? It is a magic sham, so yeah. It wasn't anything useful. Well, it is useful, but at this point it's only useful if you go for 100%, and I'm clearly not going for that. So yeah, that was kind of a waste. It's fine. Let me go back. So the only place that I would want to visit now is the one with the well, yeah, I want to go to the place with the remaining golden squid, but also with... Yeah, I want to go to the teleport on the top left, like to see that that cave that I'm mentioning, but at the same time, considering the enemies that they are there, probably not. And here, really teleporting is a little bit useless, because my objective is the water to the on the right of the top center. I can choose walk. Because I could teleport to the one on the right that technically it's safer, but I think I'm gonna take longer to do that. Though maybe I wouldn't take longer. It's really, it's all a matter of how annoying the enemies are, and or you already have these assholes that are the most annoying garbage you can imagine. Very, very annoying enemies. Okay, I made it back here. And well, I could save on the way, I guess. I could also talk to the Baron in case he has anything useful to say, but I probably should explore that place first. Well, actually, considering that he's closer, I could talk to him. Maybe he has something useful to say when you already rescued two of the guys. Huh. Really? So what you mean this feller? There are two. Did you check both of them? You're getting lazy. Alright, let's check the water though. The water here, I'm pretty sure that it's the entrance to the hideout. But maybe there is a little bit of something before that happens. No. Okay, well, yeah, I keep forgetting that when you dance, the time freezes. Alright. Would be nice if you turn into a mermaid that they don't damage you, but no. Don't think it works that way. Oh, what's even worse is that this water here is longer than the ones on the other places. Wait, it's yeah, there. Ah, come on. That's the first one that hit me. Left? Yeah. Wait, there's something there. This is like a whole area in itself, but there's nothing here. It's a little bit weird. Oh wait, I thought I needed to go down, but I can't. So wait, it's a dead end? Doesn't make any sense. Is it really a dead end? Well, I was not expecting that. I didn't pick anything up right now. Huh. It also didn't seem like there was anything blocking my path. Well, maybe there was something blocking my path and it didn't show up. It's possible. Nothing on the right either. Well, that's weird. Hold up. I wanna check again, but I didn't see anything. Man, these stupid ass fishes. Because this is a linear path. Wait, hold up. Oh, I get it. Okay, never mind. I'm stupid. This is where you have to go down. Sometimes it's easy to get lost. Well, I'm also dumb, so that's another thing. Alright. That's the final one. Also a lot of gems. I will need some healing if it wasn't too much to ask. Yeah, that's not healing. Oh, and here you need the elephant stomp no matter what. Okay. So yeah, now that I have all of them, I need to go back. Though I'm not sure if I can make it back alive. It wasn't in the first game a dance that allow you to like immediately go back to a city. Because right now that will be very useful, actually. It doesn't seem like it is the case. Okay. Not sure where the obstacle is, the one that doesn't let you go to where risk is. But to be fair, I didn't really explore it. Well, I could explore it simply to know where to go next time. I'm assuming it's on the right side like the map shows. But maybe deeper on the right. Yeah, probably here. Then even deeper. Careful. Yeah, probably around here. Yeah, okay, yeah, I probably should actually go back instead of trying to search for this now. Wait, hold up. Is this the place or is this a secret? No, it's the place. Well, the problem is that by being dumb, unless I manage to not get hit on the way back, I just basically died for being a moron. Which is not good. Well, neither dying nor being a moron, they are both very bad things. Any hit will kill me right now. I mean, for the simple fact that the minimum amount of damage in this game is a quarter, but since we are in the magic mode where you receive double damage, it's obviously, you know, it's obviously half a heart. Well, saving with only half a heart doesn't seem like the smartest idea, honestly, but yeah. Guess it will have to be. Give me the artifact. I know you have it. Don't play dumb. Warp squills. Oh, it say that I gave the warp squills. So how is it going, Wasabi? No, saving doesn't heal you and you don't restart with full health. Indeed. Exactly. It's dumb, but it's the way it works. Essentially, you either have to heal with things you find on the way or you have to buy potions and use them. Yeah. Snap some clothes. Yeah. Bolo essentially is a guy that is only horny for Risky, not for any other character. Yeah, I don't think you have anything useful to say, right? Yeah, no. Well, first of all, I will save simply to not get this cutscene again, but below the water here to the left was also a blockade that I will open now that, I mean, if it gives me a health upgrade, will be great. If it doesn't, it wouldn't be very great at all, you know, it's fine. Could be worse. Yeah, we will see how it goes. Let me be here real quick. Should be closer to fall here probably. Anything that hits me is dead. On the right side, the place that I'm heading to, it's possible that it has health. Well, these are the same bubbles that that the mermaid enemies shoot. That's pretty cool. Okay. Yeah, I hope half of these are healing. Okay, well, we have 2 healings in there, yeah. And this is a lot of gems. In fact, this is gonna max out the gem amount. There is an achievement for that I somehow did not get. It's probably gonna make me max out. Or not, actually. There is still quite a bit to go. For some reason, in the previous playthrough, I didn't manage to max out the gems. Wait, how do you get to... Oh, like that. Yeah, no maxing out, but I guess it could be worse. So, right now, well, aside from obviously going straight to Risky's Liar, I could also... like in the last dungeon there was a blockade I could destroy, but I'm not sure if I feel like doing that. So how is it going, Sunshine? Yeah, I'm just doing some exploring. Nothing out of the ordinary. Yeah, we're beating this game today. I probably should have beaten it yesterday, but it's fine. Doesn't make much of a difference to me. It will be beaten regardless. Okay. So save. Technically though, there are still 2 teleports I don't have. So did the final area have 2 teleports? Probably. You are on holiday, nice. Well, in my case it's Saturday, so to me it doesn't really make a difference. It's there. Yeah, I already played and beat this game like 3 years ago, so I already know what this game is, so... Ah, fuck this mermaid suit. Actually, right there, the best thing I could do is restart, because I got damaged for absolutely no reason. I might as well restart the save that I just did. Man, I was gonna say that but all of the Shantae games I didn't mean to do that, fuck. All of Shantae games I already played and beat them. Here I'm just playing like an alternate mode, so... Yeah. Nothing new. Well, the new thing is this mode, but it's essentially a slightly harder mode, so doesn't really modify it too much. But it modifies it enough, I guess. Alright, so I needed to go all the way to the bottom and then to the right, and that's the hideout. Like, I feel like I remember the hideout being hard to do, maybe it wasn't. But if it was hard, on the normal mode it's gonna be a problem because it means that it's gonna be hard now. Like it's gonna be even harder now. That's a problem. Okay, what's in here? Oh, more gems. I should be able to max out the gems at some point here. Probably. Okay, and you get a teleport here. And I'm assuming that you get another teleport at the end of the area, probably. The sunken caverns. They don't even show up on the map. Well, they won't show up here because you're already there, but I don't think they show up on the map. Oh, and you can also save. But I think that this is the second to last save. I think I might be wrong. I think it's the second to last save, and then before the final boss you get another one. Alright, we will see. The objective here, because yeah, obviously beating the game, but specifically beating the game by not using potions. So it is like a shoot 'em up section. The interesting thing is that this is the first time in the game where these pirates show up for some reason. Like the pirates were never an enemy in this game. Instead you have the weird scarecrows. But these guys only appear here at the end. It's not a problem. Oh, wow, okay. Was not expecting that guy to walk that fast. Pretty interesting. That was my bad. And you don't really have a reason to shoot absolutely everything there is, but considering that there's nothing really to dodge, you might as well just shoot them all. Like, why not, right? Might as well. Also, yeah, I'm gonna max out the gem counter here. Yeah, there it is, max it out. That's an achievement. The problem is that the achievements in this game are the kind of thing I will never get. Because basically to get all achievements you have to get every ending. Well, technically the game only has one story ending, but it's kind of like Metroid, that at the end you get like Samus either like in the full suit or with, you know, showing you a smile or taking off the suit, right? In this game it's the same. It depends on how fast you beat it and how many items you get. Problem is that you either have to beat it fast or you have to beat it with all the items, or both. And that's something that I'll never do, basically. Because you have to, if you wanna do the one that requires beating it fast, you need to beat it in under 2 hours. There is no way I'm gonna do that ever, you know? So yeah. So I don't remember how long this section is, but I'm pretty sure that there should be another save afterwards. But yeah, as I say, I think that the most likely reason for me not tryharding the final boss without potions is probably because of the cutscene that had to play every time. And in this game, you don't have a skip button. Like, I mean, you can press like next, right, to see the next sentence on the dialogue, but you cannot hold a button to completely skip the dialogue or press a single button to get rid of the dialogue. And yeah, that's obviously an issue. The sounds this guy make when they die is pretty funny. So how many pirates did did Risky have? Holy shit. So this is a very good place to farm gems, I just realized. Because there are so many enemies and all of them seem to at least drop gems. But not to mention, you have more gems at the end too. Oh, never mind, those are not gems. And I think that this, yeah, it's the final teleport and the final save, most likely. If you look at these teleports, they don't show up on the map, yeah. Risky Slayer. So this is something that might take a lot of attempts, like beating the final boss without using potions. Like I could be here for probably an hour, depending on how hard it is. I don't remember how hard the final boss was. No, it doesn't seem like you get to the final boss right away, actually. So, well, that's a problem also if you don't really get to the boss as soon as possible after the save. Needing to redo everything beforehand will be an issue. Okay, need to transform. Wait, what do you want me to do? Oh, okay. That reminds me, there was a level in a Shantae game that was about going in an air, like an airplane or something. I think it was half Shinny Hero, but I'm not sure. Could be that or the Seven Sirens. Could be either one. Do I need the monkey for this? Probably. Yeah. Ouch. Yeah, here you will also want the monkey. I promise that you also have to get rid of this, guys. Yeah, there you go. Okay, how many of you are there? Yeah, the problem is that by doing that... Oh, that wasn't even that long. So yeah, that's the issue. You have to do all that before you get to fight the boss. So that's why I use potions in my first playthrough. Yeah, that... I don't know. It's a little bit weird that that room even exists. Yeah, and this cutscene as well, like, every time that you want an attempt at it, you gotta do that. What happens if you put no? Well, if you don't have a choice, why do you give me the choice? God damn it. Genshin Impact choice. Well, this thing came out way before Genshin Impact, but you get the point. It's a typical gacha choice where you don't choose anything. It's the illusion of choice. So I think there are even two phases to this boss, like one where you fight against the same guy as the tutorial, and the other one where you fight against something else. I wasn't expecting that. So it doesn't have the same wait to hit him like last time, right? Maybe. I don't know. I mean, maybe I have to attack him with a transformation. Okay, never mind, no. It's the same method of attack. Well, the problem is that... well, for some reason I couldn't blow them up there. Okay, they just gotta wait until it goes to the left. So everything else is dodging. Well, no problem. Dodging, especially a moron like this, should not be a problem. No, the real problem, as I say, is what comes afterwards. So dodging those cannonballs seems like an issue. How close can I get to him? It doesn't seem like you even get contact damage from this guy, right? Okay, no, never mind, you do get contact damage. It's hard to tell where... Well, and here, funny thing is that you don't even need to dodge, because you can just stay in the front and nothing will happen to you. Actually, in both attacks, where he opens his mouth, you can just do that. So this is an issue, guys. I'm definitely not beating the... Like, at this rate, I'm certainly not beating the second phase without using potions. Which is a problem. But yeah. This guy theoretically should only require 3 shots, so that's not hard, but I'm pretty sure that the enemy that comes afterwards is not that simple. In fact, I'm pretty sure that the achievement for not using potions is exclusively for the second phase. Like, you could probably use potions on this guy, but not on what comes afterwards to get that achievement, I mean. Obviously, if you want to, you can use potions whenever you want, right? Well, and another problem here is that I'm already half health, so that ain't very good. So it's more than 3 hits for this guy. So yeah, I guess I can see why I didn't bother to do the potion thingy. At the same time, I could at least use potions before the second phase starts, since that's most likely allowed. These guys can also heal you. They've been dropping more gems than anything else. Yeah, what also doesn't help is this guy barely opening his mouth. Well, opening his mouth to allow me to hit him, you know. Yeah, but, oh, it's 4 hits here. Well, the issue is that the phase that comes here is probably gonna kick my ass so badly. Like, well, at least try to spam fireballs from afar, but I don't know. Oh, but maybe you cannot use magic, because the whole point here is that you absorb her powers. Yeah. So, I guess I can only hit with the hair. So that is a problem, without a doubt, because I cannot even spam from afar. Yeah, with items. No, but magic does work. actually. Well, it works as long as you can aim. I guess I better learn. Oh, the elephant doesn't even give you time to react. And then you... Fuck. Okay. As long as you know what to expect, it shouldn't be that big of a deal. But the issue is that everything else that comes before is very annoying to deal with. At least you can go back to like the other place whenever you want, to the shop, right, to get potions and whatnot, so it's not like you're permanently fucked here. But the achievement is basically beating the Shinny clone without potions. And as I say, I don't mind doing that. The issue is redoing everything else that comes before, including the cutscenes. Especially the cutscenes. Everything else... Well, actually, no. The first phase is also extremely annoying, as it is. I guess it's a problem no matter what. It's also a problem to get hit this much. But as I said, I could at least buy the potions to use them before the Shinny appears. Is there a button to skip this? No, I don't think so. I am pressing every button. Oh, maybe select works? Oh, select works. It's normally the button that you use to get the pause menu. Not the inventory, that's a different one. Huh. Yeah, essentially it's the best thing you have to skip. It's not ideal because it doesn't skip everything. Probably to not cause sequence breaks, but yeah, because all this animation and shit has to happen. It would be nice though to have one button to just skip to this, but it doesn't work that way. But, you know, the problem here is that this fight takes a very long time. That's the problem. If it wasn't for this fight, I wouldn't mind too much, but at the same time, it's fine. I guess it also depends a lot on RNG, because you can only damage him when he opens his mouth and presents a barrel. That's the important thing, and it presents a barrel, which doesn't mean the times where he shoots a barrel. So it's in a very specific place. Yeah, but sometimes he does it super fast and sometimes he doesn't. It seems to be indeed pure luck. And he only needs to get hit 4 times, so assuming he does them fast enough, it shouldn't be a problem, obviously. But yeah, if he doesn't feel like doing them fast enough, then it is a problem. Will any of you drop a heart? No, you don't want to drop hearts. I also know if there is anything that I can do to manipulate his movement. Well, his movement, or rather what attack he uses, he chooses, right? Because for example, there he didn't choose to use that attack, but he used it there. At least this is not like I wanna be the guy where the explosion lasts until the animation is over, thankfully. Okay, one more. Oh, wait, did I miscount? Was that the 4th time? Okay, well that's cool. I thought that was the 3rd time I did that. Well, sure, I mean, why not? Okay. The cutscenes are an actual non-issue, which is good. Right, the mermaid, I need to learn how to dodge that bullshit. The monkey's probably the easiest one. I spoke too soon, I guess. My bad. Shame that the fire doesn't really have the basic property of dealing damage over time like it does against certain enemies. So with the monkey most times you can crouch. It's way too short to do anything else. Okay. Come on. I mean, the important one to recognize here is the elephant dance, which is easy. It's that one. The one where she shakes her hips like that. Okay, and also remember that she stops the nice. Stops the transformation in the middle. That's important to know. And she doesn't go all the way to the side. So the magic here really has been barely useful, not to mention the insane amount that it costs. Nice timing for... Fuck. She took too long to transform. Alright, I'm still gonna try it like this, I don't care. I mean, after all, I have so much time remaining that might as well just try to do everything without potions. I don't need them potions. And considering that you can actually skip the cutscenes very easily, even though it's not the way I would like to skip them, but it works well enough. I'll take it. And it's not a hard fight, because I'm pretty sure she doesn't even have another phase after that. It's just that, just like every other boss in the game, they have a shit ton of HP, and this one even more so, considering that it's the final boss, obviously. It shouldn't be a problem. Come on, I didn't get hit by that. Okay. Yeah, and this room isn't even that hard to go through. Okay. Spam select. Shame here that like you have to wait for the animation of every single character to leave the screen. That's the annoying part. It's whatever. So be it. Oh yeah, and the magic seals. Well, right there it shouldn't even be a problem to select yes or no. Like I could spam circle as well. Like circle is the OK button in the game, basically. Alright, bring it on. Wish the length of this one wasn't so damn random. It is what it is. But maybe I just got especially unlucky in that first attempt and that's it. That's what I wanna believe. That's the way I'm coping. Also, by the way, I probably should change the magic that I use to the normal fireball, because the Spitfire doesn't really seem nearly as useful as... because it consumes so much energy, you know? It consumes a little bit less maybe, but just consumes a lot, and even having magic mode, you know? This is supposed to be magic mode. Like you have more magic, it's supposed to be like an advantage. If anything, that just tells you that this mode in reality is basically... It's the double damage mode. Nothing more, nothing less. No, it is 4 times, so I guess on the previous attempt I miscounted. Nice, I cannot even count to 4, that's pretty sad. Even pretty... pretty dangerous to not be able to count to 4. It's fine. I guess I'm getting more and more brain dead by the day. Just happens. Come on, I know that you want to show that barrel. There you go. So, well, at least here I only took 1 heart of damage, so not bad. So what's interesting here is how little health the doppelganger deals. Like, it doesn't really deal that much damage, could be a lot worse. I really do wonder how much damage that magic is doing. If I had a health bar, it would be nice to know if it's even worth using or not. It most likely isn't. I had to take, I guess. But wait, hold up. Let me switch to this. Oh, nice. Lost my focus. That's gonna be my excuse. I cannot time the stupid elephant properly. And the elephant seems like it does deal quite a lot of damage. Okay, just wait for it to appear. Like, you have enough time. You don't need to anticipate it. It just works. Don't be so, you know, anxious. Like, just react to it. You are more than capable of doing that. Also, using the electricity power-up could also be very worth it, probably. Though maybe if I upgrade it a little bit more, not in its current condition, I guess. Ah, fuck. At least the mermaid attack is completely static. Well, except for the monkey attack, everything is static here. And the monkey attack, you can jump over it in any of its sequences. So how much health do you have? It seems to me that you have a lot of it. Like, holy shit. A lot. That's the amount of health she has. I guess that's also why I didn't have any patience the first time. It's probably the first time because I didn't know what the button to skip cutscene was. Or maybe I just felt like ending it quickly, I don't know. Hard to think what my mind was thinking 3 years ago if I can barely remember things that happened, you know? Even less remember what I was thinking. That's a little bit hard. Ah, fuck. I will appreciate if you don't die now. Oh, what the hell? He has another attack. What did she do? She gonna have... Okay, the attacks are harder now. Well, that's an issue because the amount of damage I dealt, like this might be like the halfway point of the fight. It's a little bit messed up. Okay, and then she goes all the way to the other side. Oof, okay. You know, I can see why I use potions for that, but damn, that's brutal. That's absolutely brutal. I don't know if any of these other power-ups will be more fitting. Probably not. If I had to take, I guess. I mean, I could purchase at least one of them, but I guess I could try the electricity, for example. Because the fireball, at least in terms of damage, is not doing absolutely anything, which is kinda the issue it has. Alright, let me go to this. If you want to do the potion achievement, you probably shouldn't do it in magic mode. That's the real issue. Magic mode is probably a bad place to do it. Yeah, I don't know if the electricity or the ball will be the good one, because I think the ball turns into a spike ball. The way it works now, I'm not sure how the other one will work. I can only get one with the items that I have right now. So I only have one of those. I'm assuming the flamethrower is not gonna be worth it. 2 deadly orbs of destruction. Misty exterior hides explosive passion. I would appreciate a more useful description, you know? This one seems nice since it seems like it aids on the damage that you deal. Like, if you summon this, first of all, it has no casting time. Well, it consumes all your magic, I guess. But I guess it's worth it. Probably. Like, it's basically a toggle. Like, you... Well, I don't need to save here. I'm gonna save on the... before the boss, right? Yeah. This one could be a better idea, probably. Since every time that you hit melee, you're gonna be doing additional damage. That's assuming the boss doesn't have a lot of iframes, because it could. Yeah, I still want to go for the no potion run. Yeah, there's no such a thing as a no potion run. It's just no potion against the Shinny clone. Yeah, that works for me. Also, here I'm not full health. Is that gonna be a problem? Because I think that in the way you get hearts, right? What happens if I go back? Do you have hearts? Oh, you actually have a full heal, okay. Well, that answers my question, yeah. Let's try again. I want to believe that with this my attack should increase exponentially. I wanna believe, but maybe it doesn't, and I'm gonna get my ass kicked again. It's very possible. I mean, there is a reason why I use the potions, but at the same time I also didn't use magic on my first playthrough. Just that here, since it's the magic mode, it's kinda the idea to use magic. The shame that I don't know how useful the lightning is. Well, I didn't try. Well, it's because I didn't get the upgrade. I don't know. Because the issue is that at least the current lightning that you have requires casting. The fact that it requires casting is already useless, pretty much. Because you want to have it active while you attack. Doing anything else makes no sense. It's whatever. Come on, go away. At the same time, I have a lot of time anyway, so like I don't mind using the remnant time of the stream to try hard this, but yeah, will still probably take a while. So that's fucked up. I didn't remember that that fight had an actual second phase, and that the first phase takes so long to make it go down, you know? It is what it is. At least I think when it comes to this first phase, it's more or less free, but it still depends on the RNG. See, for example, there we decided to use the anchor instead of the barrel, and that has nothing to do with me. It has to do with him being an asshole. Oh, also here I could use the spike balls against the enemies, though I also don't know how much damage they deal. At least it's enough to insta-kill them. That's good. Ideally here I guess you will want the second upgrade as well, since it probably deals more damage and you also have more balls spinning and everything. But it's interesting how, despite the game called Risky's Revenge, you don't fight Risky a single time. You see, technically you're fighting Risky here, but you're just fighting this gigantic, weird-ass boat. Like, in the first game, yeah, the final boss was actually Risky. But then, I'm pretty sure that you don't fight her here, but you don't fight her in any other game. Not to mention that in the next game, the Pirate's Course, she's an ally. Ironically, I think that you don't fight her ever again. Like, she becomes your best friend forever. Well, in the new game that released last year, I don't know if you actually fight her. I mean, it's called Risky's Revolution, so maybe you do. I don't know. I didn't play it. Okay, that should be it. And yeah, we will see how useful the spike ball is, but I don't know, with the amount of health this boss has, I think it's not gonna change much. But you never know. But ideally, would prefer not getting hit. Means that you also have to be very close to her to deal damage. You can clearly deal additional damage here. Oh, with the monkey here, actually, every time she passes, well, yeah, you're probably not gonna damage it, actually. It's mostly simply to aid the damage that you already deal with your hair. Like, that's the purpose it serves. And it's not a bad purpose at all, but yeah. I guess at the same time you gotta be more aggressive if you want to deal a decent DPS. But you also cannot have the balls active for too long either. Then keep mistiming that, goddamn. I also don't know why every time that I melee I crouch, as if that will make any difference here. I mean, it makes difference against some normal enemies, but certainly not against her. Wait, what's that? Oh, I didn't know that you could do that from the center. Well, that's pretty not nice of you. Yeah, she never did that from the center before. Unfortunately, here it really is showing that the spike balls barely make a difference. Keep in mind that all of this is a lot easier than what comes afterwards, so... Oh, but okay, I guess it does make a difference. She did the second phase a lot faster this time. I promise that you... Like, she barely gives you time to react to anything. That's the problem. I don't know. Feel like with the amount of time that it's gonna take me, I will eventually come to the conclusion that I need the potions after all. If this was the normal mode, maybe, but seems that in the magic mode it might be a little bit too much. I have enough time to spare, I don't really mind. It's a challenge, you know? Take it as a challenge. Oh, come on. Pretty funny that I still haven't memorized the layout of this place. Even though I did it probably like 5 times. Taking me a little bit too long. It's fine though. But if only you could completely skip all of this, it would be so nice. Well, in reality what would be amazing is if you could simply retry the Shinny fight as soon as you die, but no, it doesn't work that way, unfortunately. I still want the challenge. Yeah, I really do wonder on the second phase of the Shinny, what are you intended to do, cause it seems that you don't even get time to attack her. It's like that no matter what you do, you gotta stay far from her, but if you stay far from her, you're not gonna be dealing any damage. But yeah, I don't know. It's gonna be tough, honestly. I guess if you cannot stay melee for too long, the solution here will have been using the electricity power-up that I did not bother upgrading, so that's a little bit of an issue. I could collect like the magic champs that will allow me to do that. You know, that will be too much work. But I guess it depends, because well, it's already been too much work to beat the boss under these conditions, so Maybe after all the work will be worth it, or maybe not. I don't know. Could be either case. Okay. Bring me the Shini again. One more time. At least here you have the excuse that she cannot use the transformations on the next game because of this, you know? It's a good excuse. I fucked up. I did the typical mistake that I do in Castlevania sometimes, that I backdash to the wrong place like a moron. Backdashing here is a good idea to cancel your attack, and I'm pretty sure that it's mandatory by the time she's on the second phase. Well, or at any time, it's just a very useful move to do. If you wanna get far from her, it's clearly the fastest way of doing it. And even if it's not instantaneous, it's good enough, I guess. It's just that on the second phase, the mermaid starts shooting so stupidly fast that it's a problem. Oof, that was close. It also works as an animation cancel, I'm pretty sure, so it's not that bad. Okay, second phase time. Damn, that was a very cheesy run. Oh, that's a completely different pattern, and a very hard one at that. That's an issue. I completely run out of magic. It would be nice if the magic recovery was also faster in magic mode. Yeah, I guess not. Ah, fuck. Yeah, my biggest issue is the mermaid attack. Being lucky she's not doing it yet, but she could start doing it at any moment. Yeah, like there, precisely. It's basically paying attention to only one bullet. You don't need to do more, but easier said than done. But it's not really that hard to do. And now she's doing mermaid for all the time she didn't. Ah, I fucked up. Damn it. Also, I think mermaid deals a whole point of damage. The other ones, I think they deal half, but mermaid is a whole point. God damn it. Ah, it's fine. The real issue is just the insane amount of health she has. Like they really went a little bit too far with the amount of health here for any boss, really. But then you consider that the bosses, there's only 3 bosses in the game. Well, 4 if you include the boat. I mean, the boat is a more classic boss. It doesn't use a hell bar, it uses like a set amount of hits. But the ones that use hell bar, there's only 3 of them. So it's still a little bit disproportionate, I think. But yeah, considering that there are so little of them, I guess it makes sense. Just a little bit, not much sense, but just a little bit of sense. A fair bit of sense. I also don't remember how the whole Rotitop thing ends up ending. Well, ends up ending, yeah, nice. Nice English. I don't remember if Rotitops actually gets friendly with Shantae like at the end of this game or on the next one. I don't remember. What an asshole. Come on. Making me waste time on purpose. I think there's probably like a check that allows you to know. Allows the boss to do that attack like after a maximum amount of attacks. It's not that it will take 10 attacks for him to show the barrel. Like, there is an RNG factor of when the barrel shows up, but there is most likely a maximum. So basically in the first attempt that I did here, the attempts where he throw the barrels, I simply failed to hit it at the beginning because the hitbox doesn't seem to be very obvious. It's not that if he shows the barrels he has a chance of throwing it instead of making it stay there. Like, you can always hit it anytime that the barrel shows up. Oh man, come on, dude. He's probably gonna do it here, yeah. There cannot be that much time, but then I can imagine speedrunners being so salty here if this asshole decides to not show the barrel at the right time, because it significantly increases the length of the fight. And you might be thinking, well, fuck speedrunners, but if you want to get every achievement, you need to speedrun this game. Even if it's not obviously like a close to world record speedrun or anything like that. You still need to speedrun it if you want every achievement, so good luck with that. Well, not just every achievement, but let's say that you don't care all the achievements. If you want the ending images, you need to speedrun. So speedrunning when the RNG here can screw you up so badly is... I cannot imagine the frustration. But then again, I cannot imagine myself being a speedrunner, so makes sense. Why didn't you jump? That's pretty fucked up. I instructed you to jump and you didn't jump. Shame on you. Yeah, see, right there, it is a problem. Like the elephant attack. because you don't really have time to react there. Well, the problem is that I already received half the damage, so I'm most likely screwed here. Well, I'm most likely, no, I am screwed. Clearly. Unless I somehow manage to do the second phase without getting damaged, that will be pretty cool. Hey, that's not happening, I can tell you that. It will be interesting to do the whole fight without receiving damage. No, see, that's next level masochism. Like, doing what I'm doing now of not using potions is already some degree of masochism, but trying to not receive damage in the whole fight. At least there is no achievement with that. That will be fucked up. Okay, second phase. And when she starts the second phase, it seems that she always runs immediately, so you gotta be far from her. Oh, really? Actually, this one I'm pretty sure it's 1-on-1, like the mermaid attack. Like, you champ one and you duck one. Damn it, stupid ass monkey. Yeah, you stay for one and you jump for the other one. The problem is that sometimes I'm an idiot and I simply cannot time it. It's not hard to time at all. I simply, for some reason, jump earlier. It's like there is something in me that gets impatient. Well, it's easy to get impatient here, but I just get a little bit impatient. It is the way it is. I try not to, but I do. So the question here, you know that my plan B for today, assuming that I beat this with enough time on the stream remaining, was to, you know, well, play another game, but right now I'm really wondering if I can do that, because with how long I'm taking here and the fact that I do want to beat this boss without potions, this could take an insane amount of time. This could take very, very long. Like, it could easily take the rest of the stream. But it's impossible to know. Could take the whole stream, or it could not. I don't know. Who knows? So, you know, I just realized that Risky has yellow eyes in the sprite, but she has regular. Well, Shantae has blue eyes. I guess it's supposed to be like you know, cosmetic, right? Supposed to be makeup, but since you don't have many pixels to work with, it looks like it's her actual eyes. Though, I mean, I don't know, like that, it doesn't matter how you interpret the sprite, that is literally inside the eyes. Like, that's not cosmetic, you cannot confuse it for that. Well, on the right side, if I wanted to do this yesterday, there is no way I would have been able to do it. Well, if I had used potions, I probably could have done it in like a 4-hour and a little bit more stream, but I feel like that also makes this boss meaningful. I feel like using potions cheapens the boss, though at the same time, if I, for some reason, like the end of the stream comes and I still haven't beaten this, as much as it will pain me, I will use potions. Because this mode will be beaten today no matter what. So if that requires me to use potions, that's a shame, but the idea is at least to try until the very end without potions. I should be able to do it, honestly. I've done way harder shit than this. This is not even close. Okay. Well, at least we have a full health bar. It's a good start. As long as I don't get hit by any dumb shit, which could easily happen, and in fact, it happened in the previous attempt. You don't need to look. Yeah, well, nice contact damage. God damn it, that's the kind of shit that cannot happen. Like, me getting hit by shit like that is so dumb. Yeah, like, it just keeps happening. It would be nice if you were given a little bit of warm-up before you need to confront the boss. Well, you don't get warm-up. Well, I guess the previous thing is supposed to be a warm-up, but they are two completely different bosses, and I fucked up. Nice, amazing. You see what I mean? I guess what happens, you start getting hit by dumb shit that you shouldn't get hit by. Not about to challenge the elephant. It's like every time that I try to challenge the elephant, I end up getting fucked in one way or another. I can't believe it, dude. I swear that you're mixing up the timing every single time. Like, they are not two times that the timing is the same. I swear. Well, I do know that in the second phase she obviously does it faster, but I feel like in the first phase she mixes it up. I don't have any proof, but that's what my gut feeling tells me. Fuck, then the monkey can attack the first time so quickly. Actually messed up. Yeah, you just gotta be so careful with it. And not to mention, I think the monkey also has different amount of attacks. Like, sometimes he does 6, sometimes he does 4. Maybe I'm out of my mind, I don't know. I mean, at this point I could have just gone insane. So that's 3, 4, yeah, so that was 4, but last time she did 6. So you never know when you can counter-attack. So I guess you should never really attempt to counter-attack that. Oh, got her ass, nice. Whew. So I guess using the spike ball was a good thing. Nice. I got the achievement, by the way, in case there was any doubt. But yeah. Yeah, she says that and then she becomes your best friend forever on the next game, you know? Not even a spoiler, because it happens at the beginning of the game, you know? Well, you could attack your hair. Let's get out. Well, it worked at least. So yeah, the final boss is pretty good. It's a shame that if you want to retry, you need to redo like that dark thing and like the dark room and then the boat boss. It would be nice if you could just retry it immediately, but it's whatever. Well, more than pretty gutsy, it was pretty hard. You know? Yeah, also pretty nice because you already sold the town, you know? Like, the town is now of the Ammo Baron. So yeah, pretty nice of you. In fact, in the next game, that's how the town starts looking like part of Baron's army. Yeah, that's what I don't remember. What the encounter with Rotitops is in the next game. Yeah, I mean, I don't know about sticking together. None of you guys did anything, so... I mean, yeah, you could say that Sky gave me the coffee and that, but that was the zombies doing, not you. Like, the bomb was the zombies. And why are there so many clouds? Okay. Well, that's the magic mode. And the sun was way too high. But yeah, unfortunately this is not gonna be any ending different from the one that I got on the normal mode, but I don't really care. But yeah, it was cool. I mean, honestly, this game is nice. It's short, and it's the shortest game in the series, but I think it gets the job done. And yeah, in this particular case, Magic Mode is slightly harder than the normal one, but like, Shantae games usually have a lot of replayability because of shit like that. Like, you can speedrun it to get a different image at the end. Well, you already know what I think about speedrunning, so I'm not gonna do that, obviously, but... I mean, well, I don't know. One day maybe, but the problem is that... And specifically one of the things I dislike is that beating this game in under 2 hours, which is one of the endings that you can get, essentially requires you to know exactly what path to take, because I thought, like, yesterday's stream, that I progressed very fast, but then you look at the amount of time that the file says, and it says 2 hours and 40 something minutes, so it's not even close to the under 2 hours ending. So for things like that you need to look up guides, and I don't like doing that. That's the issue. If I could do it on my own, well, technically I could figure it out on my own, but it's too much work. Okay, thank you for playing, and now what? Empty screen. Okay, there it tells you Well, at least I did it in less than 4 hours, but one of the special endings, you need to do it under 4 hours, but get all 34 items. It's not enough to do it in under 4 hours. I think you get, by default, Risky... Oh, you get this. I thought I got Risky's image, but I got this one instead. Alright, sure. Why not? But yeah, that's pretty much it. I think that here it starts basically from the last save, right? As it usually tends to be the case. Okay. Well, in that case, that was Shantae's Risky's Revenge on magic mode. So hey, GG's for this game.